Hi ma'am, this is calling from Galiste from 3CRIA1 dash glass fracture presented by me. 3 3CRIA1 dash 8 objectives, properties of glasses and glass fractures, types of glass fracture. Properties of glasses. The main characteristics of glasses are transparency, heat resistance, pressure and breakage resistance and chemical resistance. Glass properties. The glass bends in response to any force that is exerted on any one of its surface. When the limit of its elasticity is reached, the glass fractures. Properties of glass materials. In general, glass is a hard and brittle substance. It's usually transparent or translucent. It may be compressed. Type, types of glasses fracture. Low velocity. Low velocity projectiles procedure cracks in the glass which radiate outward from the point of impact. A low velocity bullet hole would exhibit more shattering around the hole, and the hole may be irregular in shape, sometimes stone at high. High velocity impact fractures. A high speed projectile striking a piece of glass will produce a cone or crater. A bullet at high velocity produces a hole in the glass where the exit side is wider than the entry side. A low velocity bullet hole will exhibit more. Thermal fracture. In non-tempered glass, a typical heat crack is curved, has a smooth edge, and has no identification of the point of origin of the crack. Thermal fracturing. In glass occurs when a sufficient temperature difference is created with glass. As a warm area expands or a cold area contracts, stress forces develop, potentially leading to fracture. The direction and sequence of force determination. The direction of force determination. This method determines which direction a projectile went through the glass by evaluating radial fractures in the glass fractures per synthetic ring. Determination of force direction is a process quickly done by a crime scene technician. The direction of force is a process quickly done by a crime scene technician. The purpose of this determination is to establish which direction the projectile went through the glass. The method used to determine this is the 4R rule. The rigidness on radical fractures are at right angles to the rear. The sequence of force determination. An examiner can establish the sequence of the shots by considering the radial fractures termination points. The first shot's radial fractures will extend completely, while the subsequent shots radial fractures will be stopped or cut off as they come into a contact with prior fractures. A sequence determination is a type of examination conducted by a forensic, binocular optical microscopy, scanning electron microscopy, atomic force microscopy, lifting techniques. collecting and handling glass and glass fragments. The gathering of glass evidence at the crime scene and from the suspect must be true if the examiner is not have any chance to individualize the fragments to a common source. For example, the collection of evidence at the crime scene and hit and run scene must include all the broken parts of the headlight and reflector lens. When an individual fit is thought improbable, the evidence collector must submit all glass evidence found in possession of the suspect, along with the representative sample broken glass remaining at the crime scene. The glass fragments should be packed in solid container to avoid further breakage. If the suspect's shoes or clothes are to be examined for the presence of glass fragments, they should be individually wrapped in paper transmitted to the laboratory. The field investigator should avoid removing such as evidence from garments unless it is thought necessary for its preservation. When a determination of the direction of impact is desired, all broken glass must be recovered and submitted for analysis. Wherever possible, the exterior and interior surfaces of the glass must be indicated. In case in which this is not immediately apparent, the presence of dirt, paint, grease, or putty may indicate. Also, the exterior surfaces of the glasses. Glass analysis. Forensic analysis of glass consists of the examination of two or more fragments to determine whether they have a common origin. Samples from a crime scene must first be confirmed as glass. Differentiating glass from plastic is done by examining relative hardness, solubility, and observation with a polarized light microscope. Glass analysis. Glass analysis includes determining the type of glass based on glass fragments. Basic properties such as a color, thickness, and curvature can also help to identify different samples of glass just by looking at them. Optical properties such as refractive index are defined by various manufacturing methods. And yun lang po, ma'am. Thank you po.